And what is up, guys? We're here today with another fantastic team, and today we're going to talk about, well, as you can see, excuse me, as you can see about the beat up Mudsdale team. Now this is going to be a really interesting team, and definitely you can see that almost, okay, besides Kiss, nothing else is actually being banned, so I highly recommend checking this team out and using it. So here we're going to use, of course, our lead, which is going to be Mudsdale and Persian, but you also see me using a lot of Terrakion and Snorlax, so that's the four that are keys, right? I didn't want to use Togekiss because he's going to get banned, and the Slowbro, well, I tried my best, but it was just not for the matchups I had. So we got a lead of Mudsdale and Persian. Of course, Mudsdale is stamina 1 with Assault Vest, so you can have, you know, bulky little fella, a nice tall type of mod with high horsepower, Rock Slide, Heavy Slam, and Body Press, with, of course, Persian with Fur Coat, Roselli Berry, actually, Beat Up, Parting Shot, Fake Up, and Quash. What is really important is that this Persian itself, the stats are all about the speed, so his beat up is gonna definitely be the fastest thing you will do, right? And the first thing that's gonna happen, for example, it was faster than Cinderace, just as an example. So you definitely are hitting, you know, you are hitting the beat up before Muzzle is gonna attack, even though it's Dynamaxed, right? Of course, the back, Terrakion justified with Focus Sash, Rock Slide, Close Combat, Iron Head, and Quick Guard against super fast Pokemon, combined with not so fast, but definitely a hungry Pokemon, which is Snorlax. Gluttony and Figgy Berry, those are the ability and item, with Double Edge, Belly Drum, Steel Roller, and Darkest Lariat. So Steel Roller is used here to get rid of terrain, because we don't have any other way to get rid of terrain, like, you know, cyclic terrain, grass terrain, all of that, so lightning type terrain, right, for those Pinkerton and Raichu teams. So that's why we're using him. And of course, you know, the two mods that I, well, rarely used, but again, those are because of the matchup that I had, which doesn't mean they are bad here, which are Togekiss with Serene Grace and Babiri Berry, with Follow Me, Air Slash, Yawn, Helping Hand, again, kind of classic Togekiss here. And we got a Slowbro with Oblivious ability and La Papa Berry. Trick Room, Psych Up, Heal Pulse, and Drain Punch. If you prefer going Trick Rooms, if you really like going that way, of course, Slowbro is going to give you that, right? It's going to give you that little feeling, a little tingly sensation of a Trick Room, but in general, Persian and Mudsdale are the lead, and Terrakion and Snorlax is going to be the back, just by the coverage that they actually give you, and even post banning, right, the post rotation, quote unquote. It's still a really solid lead and a really solid back if you think about it, and just getting rid of Togekiss is going to leave you with a really, really nice and strong team. Of course, it's by Lucy, Anti-Meta Team, you know, you can find Lucy on Twitter, so thank you so much, Lucy, for that team. And of course, everything is down there below with the codes, so you can actually check it out yourself, you know, you see that right there, like, it's down there. Right, so let's move on to the gameplay portion and let's have some fun with that team. I would say deck, let's have some fun with that. Really? Oh boy. Oh, forgot, and Angry Joe. If he's streaming out the game that I might like, I'm gonna watch Angry Joe as well. Okay, again. Oh, don't say VGC is boring to Spider. He's the one who got me into VGC, so yeah, that's true. Right, we're versus G. Okay, I mean, honestly, one thing that I'm getting abused here, guys. Oh, now you know how we feel, by the way. One thing that I'm That was Team's call. No, yeah, like VGC is far from boring, that's true. 100%, wait, let me just do... I'm just gonna set up Trick Room. I wanted to say something and I forgot what I wanted to say. Oh yeah, last week when we were streaming VGC, there was like, I'm gonna try to, if I'm not gonna forget, I'm gonna not include that, but there was like, there's no reported player in game for like really bad names, and I mean, Rema was here last week, and the names that we were facing of players were like, dude, they were like so next level. But that was last. I mean, I can't even repeat those names. They were so offensive and so bad of the player that we faced, right? And there's like no reported player in the type of deal here. Wait. Yeah, I'll send you that, Spider. So, yeah, like, and that was like a name. We got it on stream, right? We've won against that person. But, yeah, yeah. If you want to go back to last VOD, you can respond on Twitch, because I have, like, I don't have my Discord open. But, yeah, like, that's what kind of was happening. So, yeah, I mean, to the point where Rema was like, wait a second, like he was googling and how you report. So yeah, I was in master rank. Yeah, that's it. I mean, if anyone wants to know, Spider will DM you what name I'm talking about. But yeah, it's still a thing in the VODs. But we got a great turn in the meantime, getting our max rockfall going. With a bit of drain punch on the left side. Just a bit. Just a tiny bit. Hey, thank you, Kuro. Well, I appreciate that, mate. I do appreciate that. Yeah. How's it allowed? I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea, but hey. That's a knockout here. I'm not kind of happy that he's just slowly attacking my Mudsdale. Like, you know, he's just not very offensive on it. He's like, I'm gonna be like, poke him. And with every single poke that he's doing on my Mudsdale, he's getting stronger. The defense is growing, and I like that. He's getting bulkier and bulkier. Like he should. Alright. Yeah. And I'm gonna go with heal pulls on Mudsdale, so we're gonna heal him. Oh, he withdrew a scissor. Okay, so what's his fourth mod? It's Incineroar. Okay. Intimidate, yeah. So we're gonna heal pulse. I'm gonna try to, you know, keep that Mudsdale alive as long as possible. That's gonna be my idea. Oh, what? What? Why? What? You've seen that, right? I mean, you saw it. Why? What just happened? So wait, so he withdrew Scissor, played Incineroar, and Hydro pumped his own Incineroar. Why? I'm like... Why? I mean... I'm not gonna say that was a misclick, because you can't really, you know, have a misclick that way, you know. Like, dude, I don't know what happened out there. Needed a bath. I mean, maybe, right? Maybe they needed a bath, but that was definitely really intriguing move. I have zero to no idea. Right, someone is calling me. I have no idea who that is. Let's see. Stać wam? No, no mniej więcej, no. No, no było na... jest wtorek, nie? To czwartek. No. No dobra. Alright, so... yeah, so that was me speaking Polish, but as I can explain to you what just happened. So that was actually my father calling. I don't know why, from unknown number. And he was like, hey, if we're gonna order something today and it says it's gonna come in 24 hours, am I gonna have it in 24 hours? I'm like, well, you know, maybe in 2 days. Yeah, it can happen. He's like, alright, I'm at work, call you later, bye. I'm like, sure, you know, I can. And I tried to tell him, like, hey, I can just, you know, come over, you know, it's fine, you know, I can just come over, you know, later today or like whatever, you know. Now, how are you? Jak się masz? Jak się masz? Jak się masz? That is, how are you? How are you? Hey Lord, how's it going, dude? I can imagine, you know, you Spider just like writing everything down. With team building, please. It depends what you want from a team, actually. But yeah, like, you know, if you want a team and if you want, for example, a rental or like, you know stuff, well, there's my whole YouTube channel for it. So, what type of team you're thinking about? I know you're writing stuff down, I know. And it depends on the format, right? Because if you're talking about like Sun and Moon, X and Y era, well, that's, you know, that's not going to be that easy. Okay, so Rock Slide, and I mean, it's not going to be a double knockout, but at least we're getting closer to it, right? So Hydro Pump. Focus Sash. I have some fails, and it's for a tournament that will... Okay, what is the team? See you later, Alex. Take care, mate. There we go, 1 HP Terrakion. Mwah. That's how you win in the master rank, baby. Just getting that. Bam. That was cool. Because I mean, yeah, you know, we can help you out with it, but it all depends, you know, what you have inside that team, right? Because creating a team is one thing, but just, you know, playing against the meta is a different thing, right? Because, you know, for the last, you know, 2 weeks we got people just being like, oh yeah, I wanted, you know, I have like a Eradicate team. It's not working. I hate it. And I'm like, well, you know, it's just not a good time to have like Eradicate, right? Or, you know, it's not a good time for this. Like right now the meta is dominated by Rillabooms, Cinderaces, right? So, you know, you kind of have to... Okay, Urshifu, Rapid, Cinderace is the Duraludon. Honestly, I would get rid of Duraludon and Among Us. So what's your lead, what is your back? That's because again, Urshifu, great, but he's a glass cannon, and that's what you have to keep in mind. Assuming you're starting Cinderace Incineroar, which is the team I've posted yesterday, you can see the lead here. Because that's gonna be the lead, right? That's what I'm assuming. That's Cinderace Libero ability, that's the lead. Incineroar for Intimidate, so turn 1 you're probably gonna go U-turn, retreat, or just retreat that Incineroar. First things first and foremost, you need something that gets rid of the terrain. Yeah, so as I said, right, you need something that gets rid of the terrain to avoid, of course, double expanding force. Or expanding force in general, or you know, or the lightning types, right? So I'm not a huge fan of Urshifu and Duraludon. And Urshifu, he's a glass cannon, so like majority of the time I'm like, well, you know, not really into him. I feel like, you know, adding a Rillaboom would definitely help, because then you can have your Incineroar Cinderace lead, and depending on the situation you can just retreat that Incineroar as you do, play Rillaboom, it changes the terrain, and you still have the, you know, have ability of putting Incineroar later for Intimidate. If you really want to keep that Urshifu, so I would make Duraludon for that. Because the problem with the other problem with Togekiss Among Us, especially Among Us, what are you using Among Us for? That's going to be my question. Because Among Us right now in the meta, it really seen a lot of play last month, right? So July was a month where Among Us was like everywhere. August, honestly, he seeing less and less play, and he's treated, you know, with a bit of a disregard towards what he is. So and stopping Trick Room teams. But you still have expanding force to deal with. For sleeping, I guess you're trying to do that way. I mean, I'm gonna tell this: if you're gonna play in the current meta, and I'm not gonna, you know, it's gonna be harsh what I'm gonna say, but someone has to say it, which I do apologize if it's gonna be a bit harsh. But for the current meta, if you're gonna face, because there are maybe nationals, you know, or maybe other tournament. For the current meta, he's just not good. Like currently in the meta, just, you know, not. Sleep is almost non-existing. Like when people play Torkoal Venusaur, they play Torkoal Eruption, and they do actually Gigantamax their Venusaur, Vine Lash, so the vines keep hitting every single turn. That's kind of their idea. There are teams, of course, that are, you know, Trick Room and Torkoal Venusaur with Leap in the back. But again, you know, the rise of Goodra and the rise of, you know, other things that are preventing that is just, you know, because Among Us will see less and less play. I feel like honestly just going Cinderace, Incineroar having that Rillaboom in the back, definitely getting rid of the terrain, because again, Rillaboom always hits first on the grass terrain with a Grassy Glide, helps a ton. Togekiss, again, he's there, but it's iffy a bit. And Duraludon, I just haven't seen a lot. I just haven't seen Duraludon a lot, so I can't tell you anything about it. That's why, you know, it's like... But I definitely, you know, try Rillaboom. It's gonna be a great addition. Maybe if you really want to go to, you know, sleep, maybe just go, honestly, Torkoal, Venusaur, and Indeedee, and Alakazam. Because then you have 3 different leads, right? Like, just you're giving you options. So you got 3 different leads. You can have, you know, your Cinderace and Incineroar, right? Or Cinderace Rillaboom. You can have, you know, Alakazam Indeedee for Follow Me and for Expanding Force, which is a great attack on its own. And you can have, you know, the 3rd lead, which would be Torkoal Venusaur. Or, you know, Weezing, also a great idea if you don't want to face abilities. So having, you know, Cinderace Incineroar lead, right? Or like even, you know, getting Cinderace Weezing lead. Withdrawing. No, that doesn't make any sense. Withdrawing. No, that doesn't make sense. Never mind. Skip that. But if, like, you know, just checking out, because you know that team best, and I can tell you from the meta perspective, haven't seen the Duraludons, they just don't really work that well. Among Us sees less and less play, definitely. And what it was, and the Urshifu, really situational. If I'd have to go water type, I'll probably go Primarina. I think it's a bit better. If you want to, you know, check that team out, actually, I think I uploaded similar team yesterday, so you can actually see the Primarina, how it performs, how this works, and definitely it's more versatile. But like those would be, you know, my ideas, and I think just go test a bit of rentals and see, you know, what leads, what backs kind of suit you and your thing. That's a spicy team. I haven't seen a team like that. So again, whenever you see Magnezone, it's a Magnezone with... Okay, wait. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna try to be funny, but... I don't know if I should. Yeah, let's just be funny today. So we're gonna go Persian and Slowbro. Right, yeah. So you can see, you know, people are trying right now really weird stuff, but I think, you know, for the tournament they're gonna go with what they know. So you'll definitely see a lot of Expanding Force and Trick Rooms. You'll see a lot of Torkoal Venusaur leads and a lot of Cinderace Rillaboom leads. Those are just great. They are just working the way, you know, you would want it to. Also, Pinkroach and Raichu, great idea. Okay. Let's see. And then working home, I'm gonna make a Rillaboom, Weezing, Alakazam, and yeah, I mean, you know, you can just actually check, you know, rentals. Like, honestly, I would recommend just, you know, checking the rentals and seeing, you know, how the rentals work for you. Okay, no problem, you know, I want all the best, you know, I want you to win that tournament. So, you know, again, just being prepared for that. So just go with the rentals, and when you're renting the team, just focus on the lead that you want, and see if that lead works for you, right? What are the strategies for the lead? And yeah, because sometimes, you know, you're gonna like the lead of the team and the rest is just gonna be bad, or you're gonna like something in the back and the lead is gonna be bad, right? So just, you know, checking that is gonna help you, like, really. I mean, especially, you know, just getting that. Hey, he flinched. There we go. Max Rockfall. Right, so again, I knew the speed of Terrakion, right? Because I know Terrakion's speed is high, so I knew I could have, you know, done the Rock Slide and now just Max Rockfall. I was a bit scared of that Lapras because, again, Aurora Veil is really annoying. We know that. But hey, it turned out to be fine. It turned out to be fine. So it's great. Alright, Urshifu. Yep, everything on that Urshifu. You see, like, this is kind of what I'm saying with Urshifu, right? Like, for me, that's gonna be a main target. Even if you're gonna, you know, be able to knock out Mudsdale or whatever, which I think is just gonna do close combat on Terrakion. And again, I do have my own focus out, but they're both gonna get knocked out. I made a mistake. I should have left Urshifu the way it was and just attack now Gothiel. So that's my mistake, but again, got a knockout save. Or like even Terrakion, yeah, Terrakion like super fast, just, you know, a bit stall-ish. Because like, I feel like, you know, if you're planning on Urshifu, you just have to like be all in on that idea. Because of how easy it is to knock him out, and everyone knows how to knock out that little fella. So, and a Rock Slide. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to take down this Hippo down, because I mean, this is gonna be his Dynamax. And I think I was right, Spider, right? Because I want to have someone to blame. I'm joking. No worries. Oof. Thank you, I appreciate that. I tried my best, you see? By the way, do you think, guys... I mean, the thing with Among Us is... The problem of Among Us is the fact that you just have a lot of counters to it right now. Like, I mean it a lot. And almost all the teams are able to go and just like, whenever, you know, it's kind of a weird thing to say, but whenever I see Among Us, I'm like, oh, that's an easy win. Because he's just not a problem anymore for that meta currently. Like the ones that we have right now in August. The problem with Among Us putting Among Us to sleep is that whenever, you know, you see Among Us, people will most definitely, you know, just go all the way on him. Of course, sleep is a problem, and it's going to be a problem, you know, for some time. But I feel like in terms of putting to sleep, you're better off with... Hey, Sophia, how's it going? Hello! You're better off with the Venusaur itself. Just because of the fact that it can withstand a hit or two. Hey, nice. We're testing teams. I mean, it's not even like, you know, having a water type, but Fire type, sorry. It's not even like, you know, having a fire type, but whenever you see someone going for, you know, Among Us, you do change, you know, the way you kind of play, and majority of those teams, you know, have something in the back, you know, that will prevent him from happening. Like, I know it's kind of a weird thing to say, but even though he has like 100% accuracy, right? Well, not really. You have, bam, my whole YouTube channel where we got rental teams that you can actually use. But also the fact that, you know, he's not the fastest, and you got many mods that are faster than him, and they're just gonna hit him faster. They're just gonna hit him first. Like even Terrakion, you know, is just... Yeah, there we go. So see, I faced a really weird team, and I didn't even like played weirdly, you know, and I just went like, let's go. Yeah, exactly. So this is the problem with Among Us. He's a great... Hey, thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoy what I'm doing, right, if you enjoy the team, don't forget to click the sub button, right? We're also testing those teams live on Twitch. It's Ravencall/. Link is down there below, you can check it out. And I'll say thank you so much for everything you're doing, for just being here, you know, comments, subscriptions, right? They do help a lot, you know, they do help this channel grow. So thank you guys so much with everything. And if you're playing trading card game, there are some codes down there below. Actually, the 5% discount code, so you want to check that out. So thank you guys so much. See you guys live on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/RavenColtsNHQ. And yeah, or you know, if you want to see me playing different games, you got Pokemon Couple Floor Plays, right? So Pokemon Couple Plays YouTube channel, also linked down there below, and the review stuff is there. So thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye. Mwah. Good night. Raven loves you. Take care. Bye. Have fun with the team. Bye.